Internet, it's Katie, and today I'm going to talk about everybody's least favorite Marauder, Peter Pettigrew. And first of all, can I just say how annoying I find it that every character for the entire rest of the series, starting in book 4, refers to Peter as Wormtail when his name is Peter. Like, why would the Death Eaters call him Wormtail? Are they being ironic? I don't know, and I feel like since it's never really addressed why Voldemort refers to Peter as Wormtail, that I find it a little annoying. Anyway, Peter. Peter is really interesting to me because I have no idea why the Sorting Hat put him in Gryffindor, and he's really the only character that I can't understand the Sorting Hat's decision. And like, I guess it does take a certain type of bravery to betray your friends and to be a spy, but I don't think it's the kind of bravery that Gryffindor would have prized. You know, I mean, certainly to, be a spy the way Peter was for as long as he appeared to have been, and to keep it a secret must take a certain amount of bravery. But all the things that the other characters ever talk about Peter are much more Slytherin-y traits. Like how he's always hanging out with people who are bigger and stronger than him. It's a trait you would really associate with Slytherins. And, the only time you ever see him interacting with the Marauders, he's just kind of, fawning all over James and Sirius, and he isn't brave enough to contribute anything himself to the conversation, and, he doesn't seem to be particularly chivalrous. I don't know, I don't see it, and it makes me wonder, does the Sorting Hat see the best in people? Like, does the Sorting Hat look for the best in everyone? Does it try to see you live up to your fullest potential? Or does it, take your strongest traits? And so, I don't know, that's just what's confusing to me, is that Peter's strongest traits don't appear to be bravery. Voldemort frequently refers to how afraid Peter is of him, and that what a coward he is, that the only reason he came to him was because he was afraid of his friends, and he never went looking for Voldemort because he wasn't brave enough to go looking for him, and he wouldn't even go looking for Voldemort unless he could see what benefit it had for himself. So he doesn't strike me as a Gryffindor at all. And so it just makes me wonder, does the Sorting Hat make mistakes? Maybe a little bit about what Dumbledore said about how maybe we sort too soon, but, he, even from what's described of him as a teenager, he doesn't seem to be much of a Gryffindor then either. But, so is there something more to Peter that we don't see? Do the mistakes that he make in life keep us from seeing his biggest strengths and his stronger character traits? I don't know. I think there's a really potentially interesting fanfiction in there somewhere that will have to be written by someone else because I don't have time. I don't know. I can't stand Peter. He is cowardly and wimpy and kind of gross, to be honest. But I do think that his character is a really interesting one to think about, and he gets dismissed as a Marauder a lot of the times because of what he did, and maybe rightfully so, but doesn't make him any less interesting. And any stories about the Marauders always include him, and I think that gives an element of, unusualness to those stories.